Hello, my name is JJ. I am a 27-year-old non-binary individual, so I use they them pronouns. I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a long time, but I didn't know how to introduce myself, I guess, or what kind of first video I would put out there. But I wanted to tell you about the story of New York City, as I was just there, and it was really interesting to me, very fascinating that I was at Ellis Island, and stepping where immigrants came in, it made me realize I wouldn't have even been able to be on the ship, let alone step onto Ellis Island at all. Back then, if you weren't a working individual, and if you were any sort of a burden to the United States, they didn't want you. I mean, it's interesting to me because for me, the only reason why I'm really disabled is because of Agent Orange, right? I'll talk more about my experiences with the system, if you will, in a different video, because I think trying to explain it now, I just be here forever. I'm sorry I'm awkward in the video, but I'm sure that the more I do this, the more I get used to it, right? Maybe in 5-10 years, I'll look back on it fondly and think, why was I so scared? But right now, I am just trying to survive the first video. Going back to NYC, the Statue of Liberty, is supposed to symbolize a token of freedom, of hope, right? And I think about it and I think, where's my freedom? Where's my rights, right? Yes, I may live in the best country in the world. It's still not a country that is representative of everybody, but also struggles that I go through on a daily basis is absurd, right? But I don't complain about it. I just deal with it as it comes. Walking around NYC that night, though, I noticed a lot of differences. There was a guy that had a sign, only pretty ladies, wavy my girlfriend. I thought that's a very bold way of putting yourself out there, and I applauded it. I just couldn't do that. There's another guy who was showing off his pecs, right? I love that. And then there was a different guy who said want to hit, and he was trying to educate about cannabis, which I love. Like, I love the fact that people are trying to do good in the world. It gave me a lot of hope. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have been even welcomed, right? But just being in New York City, there's so many different types of people out there, it made me feel like I belonged. I was only visiting, so it was a very short-lived experience, but it was a very valuable experience. I hope you'll go on this journey with me. I don't know where it'll lead. I'm positive that I'll be able to change the world in my own unique way, which is the best kind of win, right? When you change something, not because somebody else tells you to change, but because you want to change for you and for the world. And that's what I'm hoping to achieve, is, make the world a better place, one step at a time.